Hello everyone, welcome to Explore ORZ. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys have an amazing day today. So today we are going to share about the top 10 most dangerous water slides ever created that you guys don't know and probably know. So let's check it out. No summertime was perfect until we went to a water park. At least that's what thrill seekers say once the sun is out and they get in line expecting to go onto their chosen rides. But some joy rides can be a bit too intense. It might make you think twice, except you're really up for a hurdle. In this video, we'll be looking at some of the most deadly water slides in the universe. It's an absolute miracle that some of them are still public. Make sure you check out number 1 is a true treat for those who like to exist on the edge and a nightmare for those who love to play it securely. Number 10 is the Aqua Loop. If you love water parks, you've probably noticed the Aqua Loop before. This water slide is at various water parks all around the planet, and if you come over, you're not likely to ever ignore it. In the Aqua Loop, riders stand on an embedded platform and then deliver down a nearly vertical slide that drops in a bend. It all occurs within just a matter of seconds. This ride is so quick you can get lost halfway through the loop if you're not wearing fit clothes. For that purpose, some water parks will even ask riders to dress their swim shorts inside out to evade any cords or zippers getting poked on the cliffs of this thrilling slide. Would you accept the danger of going on this ride? It'd only bring you a few seconds to grasp whether you made it out or not. But don't worry, the few recorded minor events at the Aqua Loop have been from somebody who didn't follow the guidance of the park. Ensure you listen to the workers wearing the proper clothes and get ready to release all the adrenaline inside you. Once you're done, you'll want to go back for more rounds. Number 9 is Scorpion Tail. Was the Aqua Loop not challenging or exciting enough for you? Try the Scorpion Sail at Noah's Ark near Wisconsin. The Scorpion Sail is considered America's leading looping water slide, and Noah's Ark is America's biggest water park. So you have to visit this place. What makes this ride more exciting and deadly on the usual Aqua Loop is its length and height. This ride is as high as a 10-story structure and slightly longer than a soccer field. You assume going down 10 stories and being thrown into a loop while crossing the same distance of a soccer field in just a matter of seconds. Just similar to the Aqua Loop, and no vital occurrences have been notified at the Scorpion's Tail. But that doesn't indicate you're hitting any slower. If you're scared of heights, it'll convey you some strength to go up those stairs and let go of that anxiety. Number 8 is Faser. You're driving a car, seemingly testing your purposes at some point, or to observe how fast you can go. But it's a bit difficult to reach high speed without standing on some vehicle. The Faser challenges that concept is it makes your bodies glide down as fast as your vehicle on a long slide. This slide is one of only 20 slides at Germany's foremost galaxy-earning water park. It is rated one of the most extreme rides at the park, and by distance in the world, as it throws you down to speeds so fast that might suggest to you of those moments you broke the speed boundary on the road. At some point the park had to prevent women from taking on the Faser. The high activity and the impact of the pool at the bottom of the slide create injuries on 6 women and their private area. The park authorities concluded the ride was not suitable for the female body. Number 7 is Insano. When you remember Brazil, you think of loud celebrations, lots of freshness, and strange landscapes that'll take your breathing away. Surprisingly, there is something different in Brazil that will get your breath away, and not sure it's in the direction you're thinking. Brazil appears to be home to Insano, one of the highest water slides in the world. When it started up in the late 80s, it was quickly considered the fastest and tallest by Guinness World Records. Insano is as high as a 14-story structure, so powerful that you can find the Atlantic Ocean from up there. Well, it will take you a few steps of stairs to arrive at the top but only get you 4 or 5 seconds to deliver it down this abrupt water slide. Maybe this will be the longest 5 seconds of your lifetime. You are permitted to ride on your back with your legs crossed, but that doesn't appear to be a problem as you'll barely have any experience or space to get into a different position. Number 6 is the Aquasphere. The appearance of this Australian ride doesn't seem as dangerous or threatening from a range. It just looks like any other high and cool looking slide serving you to ride on it. But your anxiety might grow once you hear the stories of what works on inside the spheric ride. On this ride, you throw down on a swimming raft that doesn't seem risky or threatening until you get it to the spheres where your plan could turn around and get the water to send you down backward. It's a lot of fun with so many sharp corners and twists. The Aquasphere has been held for many harmed riders. One of the scariest stories is that of a youth who got thrown against the slide so strong that he left the ride unconscious. Number 5 is the Verruckt, a 170 feet tall monstrosity called the Hooked, which means crazed, and this slide was taller than the Statue of Liberty. While some of the rides on this list have occurrences of hurt riders, this one decapitated a 10-year-old boy named Caleb Schwab. after his float caught air and his head beat a pole. The prosecuting lawyer used the video from an exaggerated documentary called Extreme Water Parks to support his case, which is not the best plan to try on. Caleb's parents did get a $20 million adjustment from the water park and some of the organizations involved in its conception, but it's hard to put a value on the death of a child, especially in such a terrible manner, forever shut down and destroyed in 2018 after 2 years. Number 4 is Cannonball Loop. This ride reached an infamous action park in New Jersey, which was the place of at least 6 losses. Surprisingly, they got from the specifically mad Cannonball Loop. After diving down a steep slope, riders delivered through a crazy strong bend. If they didn't balance enough, they could fall to the bottom, probably providing a nasty shock in the process. A previous Cannonball Loop ride employee recalls the adventure that received those that dared to ride this crime. The top attendant then directed the rider on the only mediocre ride position, which was on your back toes, first arms folded over the chest, ankles joined, waited for the hatch employee to check in for any weirdness, and then the horror began. Surprisingly, with all the bumping around and the yelling, they always performed it out alive. Number 3 is Shoot the Rapids. In July 2013, guests were on board the river while a rafting simulation rode the rapids when something went wrong. The boat they were relaxing in suddenly rolled back 187 feet down the lift track, hit the corner of the concrete, and hit another boat flipped over. Editors are trapped upside down in the water. The immediate action of park employees and bystanders kept the event from turning deadly. The accident occurred because 2 of the rider's security features failed. One develops to keep the boats from sliding behind, and the other needs to have the raft on the route. The ride was officially closed in 2016. Furious and frustrated fans of Cedar Point described the waterslide as a waterslide with a terrible design, stupid proposition, and a deadly and faulty commodity. The person also stated that it was a big loss of space, and it was a good thing they just cut the damages. Number 2 is the Vertigo Slides. The Vertigo Slide is the highest waterslide in Europe and the highest capsule slide in the atmosphere. The glide, which began in the summertime of 2013, took 2.5 months to create and holds at 110 feet. The upward slide is 2 slides. Sliders are dropped into a 3-second glide where they can approach speeds of 100 km per hour, while the ride itself and the speed the rider experiences are critical. Its trapdoor performs its danger. The 27-year-old man named Jamie Norman hurt his face and leg injuries. The trapdoor failed to open on Jamie's third goal, creating painful injuries to his legs, arms, and face as he fell. Jamie said he tried to protest but claims people were back on the slide just 10 minutes after being wounded. Regarding the incident, the park didn't call an ambulance or anything. Number 1 is Leap of Faith. It's created to look like a Mayan temple and speeds riders down a 60-foot tall slide at 35 miles per hour, then races through an underwater hole that goes through a shark-filled lagoon. It looks like a fun idea for a slip using a faux Mayan temple and prop sharks. The only thing is they're real sharks, hammerhead, and Caribbean reef sharks swim openly in the lagoon towards the acrylic tunnel. Thanks for watching our video. If you like our video, remember to help us like and share. If you have yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, remember to click on the subscribe button and hit the bell icon, so you will be able to receive the notification when we launch a new video. See you in our next video.